they seem to be.
What do you think of ghosts? What is your impression of ghosts? Are ghosts disembodied spirits?
You're a ghost, I'm a ghost. You know, we have that spirit within us. The difference is we are actually housed in our bodies, but now there's levels, and I'll probably talk about that a little bit tonight.
Okay.
About common spirits that are just, we just step out of our body, but we've not had any enlightenment, we've not grown, we're the same now, and we could maybe have awareness of what's going around us, maybe we don't. Usually what I perceive, it's almost like a lot of times they're in a dream, where you know the most ridiculous thing will seem normal to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that, there's no concept of time. They're really just kind of, they can be around maybe trying to finish something, looking for something. For every ghost, there's a different reason, a different situation. Very often they really are not even aware that they are passed over sometimes. Again, it's like being in a dream that seems logical while you're there. But then you have some that are more aware, but they're not really happy with the circumstances of their leaving, perhaps. And those spirits, they may be mischievous spirits, and not always bad, but perhaps mischievous.
Now that sort of reminds me of, you had a really interesting experience in that you were able to help the Marion police solve a mysterious death or whatever. That you were on psychic detectives at that. Was it Murder on the Mountain?
It wasn't. Yes, it's Murder on the Mountain. It wasn't actually Marion, although I did talk to a few Marion police people or people in Marion. It was a different county. It was Polk County. Polk County, okay. And actually there was a couple of cases. One may be on in the future. It's all in court now, you know how it is. But yeah, you do that. It's funny, the one that was aired, it was one I actually had to struggle with. It took me forever to really get enough information to where I felt satisfied. Sometimes you just get what you get and do what you do.
The thing that really amazed me about that episode was how specific you were. I mean, it wasn't just a general thing. No. As I recall, you told them, you know, I see pants and legs, and ultimately that was what they found.
Well, actually, I told them a lot more than that, but they didn't air everything because, you know, it's too big. But now, I'm going to tell you, sometimes I will look at myself and I think, how do I get by with this? I'm just terrible. Then other times I look at myself and I think, oh my God, I'm pretty good, because the next case, if it goes, like I said, it's in court. You know how it is in this court, but it was very funny. As I was telling you, the first case, I'm struggling with it, but we're walking along, the detective and I, and it was funny. And I hate to say it sounds like I'm bragging, I'm not, because I just got lucky, I guess. But I'm telling her, I felt a man named George. I felt that I needed her to find him, that he had been murdered, that he was, there's something on his family. I think it had to do with his family. I think his family's killed him. He's buried. He lives in the basement. He's buried in a yard. And I think I said I felt the name George. I felt Florida. And there was something, and there's drugs everywhere, and she wrote it all down, and, you know, she says, well, okay, fine, but, you know, this makes no sense at all, just can't help it. Well, that was April, and it turned out 9 months later that a guy from Georgia, from Florida, called to report his brother missing, and had been missing since April, that she went to the house to investigate, found that, in fact, there were drugs at the place, kept to investigating, and found that he was murdered by his, the sister or brother-in-law, or both, and was buried in the yard, and he lived in the basement.
Wow!
So even that, it's like
that's incredible.
The thing is, this is what frustrates and kills me. You know, it's like I saw that 9 months before it was reported, and I did it in about 2 sentences. But see, it's what I was telling about earlier. It just came to me. You know why? I wasn't looking for it. That wasn't even an issue. There was no stress. Nobody knew anything about it. So it was like I was open and it was easy. But when you have the other one and it's like everybody's looking at you, give me information, where is he? You know, everybody's upset, please tell us what's going on. Then it's like, you know, it's like test, and it's like, you know, once you get that test anxiety, you can't hardly do it. It's like it's awful. And then when you do really well like that, then people think, well, now you can just tell me all these other things. It's like, you know, oh no, I don't know, I don't know. It's like you get it or you don't. And but I try very hard, but it just kills me that the easy one, you know, is like, well, let's put that on TV where I really did do well. But you know.
Well, Angela, it's great to have you here. I know so many people are coming specifically to see you. I'm looking forward to it. We're glad to have you back at Haunted Hickory. You have a website, AngelaMoore.com, right?
Angela-Moore.com.
Angela-Moore.com,
yeah.
All right. And you're out of Marion and you help people. Well, that's very good. I can't wait to see your presentation tonight. Thank you again.
Thank you.